Ojokolo makolo.
Where I come from, kings are identified by their names. Names that travel farther than their footsteps. Names that rule longer than their breath. Names that carry the weight of kingdoms like thunder carries the promise of rain. Mortal kings inherit mortal thrones, polished by the labors of their ancestors. They guard fragile thrones with trembling armies and sharpened spears. Their kingdoms are like the morning mist that vanish before the evening wind. But there is a king, whose throne was not built by human hands, and whose reign does not borrow tomorrow. In the language of my fathers, we call him Agaba Idu. Other kings failed humanity, but you reign through eternity. You swallow time and spread it into sheets of mercy. You excel as a focal point of power. Your word stands stronger than any pillar, author, finisher, publishing every of your ordinance as truth, saving, polishing our lives into fruitful grounds. Even in our youth, there is no one like you, Agaba Idu. When you roar, other lions stay voiceless. Your boldness weakens the self-made. You have made yourself the throne house of the universe. Nations and galaxies bow to you. The moon and the stars sing of your greatness. The sun lifts its head and bows again because your light is unsearchable. You dwell in realms impossible for darkness to infiltrate. You frustrate the devices of the crafty so that your hands cannot perform their enterprise. Weight of your glory is as intense as fire burning in purity. Who is like unto you? Ene Dabueke, Ene Dabu Jehovah. You cannot be questioned. You are the answer to every question any mortal can fathom in the roaming belly of thoughts. At your command, the whole earth folds like paper, like structure never existed when you are structure itself. Creator, editor, the first shaper of forms, warrior, you stand tall when the knees of soldiers bend like axe-falling trees. You are the enemy's terror.
From you are all things, and to you are all things. It's like a magnet. No wonder the earth has a south pole and a north pole. Your love is attraction.
Agaba Idu, not just a man, but majesty wrapped in mortality. The one whom heaven could not contain yet chose a womb just to come close. Agaba Idu. Before the cross, he was already king, not crowned by men but enthroned before time began. The elders bow, angels veil their faces, yet he wore flesh. Tell me, what kind of king steps down from glory just to be broken for his people? Agaba Idu. This is not a local deity. This is the king whose throne outlives empires, whose name outlives generations, whose voice makes mountains remember they are dust. Agaba Idu. If kings wear crowns of gold, mine wore thorns and still looked more royal. If kings sat on thrones of ivory, mine hung on wood and still ruled the moment, because his kingdom is not shaken by nails. Even the grave discovered it could not govern you. Death tried to wrap its fist around eternity, but eternity walked out of the tomb. Such intentionality that everything you created describes you perfectly, with different voices and different songs, just like I do with mine. Bring your talking drums. Let the ancestors listen. There is a king greater than lineage, greater than life, greater than every throne carved by human hands. His name is Jesus, Agaba Idu. They buried him, thinking divinity could decay. They sealed the tomb, thinking eternity could be locked in. But resurrection does not ask for permission. Agaba Idu. The throne became a witness. Death became a defeated language, because the king rose, not weak, not wounded, but with keys. Keys to death, keys to hell, keys to every prison that thought it could hold his people. Empires dissolve into history. Thrones collapse into memories. Crowns rust into dust. But you, Agaba Idu, when you roar, even the grave remembers who owns the dust. The lion who outlives the grave.